How's it going, my peeps? Here with a brand new Supercard video, playing some ranked mode. I mean, not ranked mode. I want to talk about ranked mode though in just a few moments, but currently playing some wild mode against Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Used to love that show. Anyways, I'm on the road to Ultimate right now, trying to get there, currently in Hardened Plus. And it's a weird feeling, because there's two tiers above me right now, and I'm not in that top tier. I'm in the Hardened tier. And after Hardened tier comes Elite. After Elite, of course, you've got the Plus, and then the Plus Plus, and then you've got Ultimate, and then, of course, Plus and Plus Plus. Haven't felt that in a while. And part of it is because I slacked towards the end of Season 2. Towards the end of Season 2, I started skipping some events. I was like, you know what? I'm doing fine in Road to Glories. I'm still getting the Road to Glory card when I want to get it, and I'm not running into the wall. I don't have to play +1 matches. I'm still getting these event cards from Road to Glory, while playing +10 matches till the end. So I skipped the Braun Strowman card, skipped the John Cena one, skipped Sasha Banks and Charlotte, skipped a bunch of them. And so Season 3 announcement comes. I know already that we're not going to go ahead and start over from the very beginning. We're not going to go back to the rare tier. We're starting where we are currently in Season 2. And they talk about 3 new tiers. You get Hardened, Elite, and Ultimate. And initially, what I thought was going to happen is one of two things, actually. Option 1 would be that they go ahead and release the tiers one by one. So when it comes out first, you get the Hardened tier, and you get Hardened event cards. And then, a couple months afterwards, they release the Elite tier, and then you get the Elite event cards as the top cards in the events. And then after that, you would get, of course, the Ultimate, cards and the Ultimate tier and all of that, and the event cards. Or, option B would be that they release all the tiers at the same time, but they start with Hardened event cards. And then after that, a couple months afterwards, they go with Elite event cards, and then Ultimate event cards, just to, let people catch up and everything. So, this was kind of a surprise, man. When I saw the Goldberg card as the event card, the first event card, I was excited. I was like, oh, cool. A Hardened Goldberg card. I didn't check the tier at first. I just looked at the card. I'm like, yo, that's freaking cool. I like Goldberg. I want to get that card. And then I noticed it's an Ultimate card. I'm like, damn it. Not getting this, and like 99% of the people playing the game are not getting this card. It's a good thing, but at the same time, it's a good thing in a way that it makes the card really rare. And that's something that, Supercard cards aren't really, like, there's not that many rare event cards. Because every event card before Season 3, you've had, over 2,000 people have that event card, or at least the pro version of that card. Actually, no, I'd say 2,000 something people have the event card, and even less have the pro card. Or, I don't know if I have the calculations right or wrong, who cares? Basically, Season 3 made the event cards really rare. And it's a good thing because, hey, they're not as common, but at the same time, so many of us can't get them, and I wanted that Goldberg card so bad, and I don't want to miss another cool event card, so I'm trying to get to that Ultimate tier as quick as possible. And you guys are going to see my road to that Ultimate tier. I'm going to go ahead and play Money in the Bank mode a good amount, because I've also slacked on that in Season 2. I would barely play Money in the Bank mode. I'm going to play that a bunch to get the Money in the Bank cards. I'm going to play the Road to Glories to get the cards. Even if I don't get the event card, I'm going to try and get something that's going to improve either my Road to Glory deck or my Ring Domination deck, which in turn is going to improve my just overall deck and get me closer to that Ultimate tier. And anyways, enough about that rant, enough about how I'm going to get to there. Hopefully you guys also get to that Ultimate tier. And I want to talk about the topic of this video, or the main thing I want to focus on here, and that is rank mode, and you can probably tell from the title of the video. So, is ranked mode really live? Anyways, the day S3 came out, or the day after, I was in a group DM. Actually, I'm in a bunch of group DMs on Twitter. Somebody goes ahead and says, hey, I just faced off against Deagle in ranked mode. I'm like, wait, what? I haven't played ranked mode yet, so how is that possible? I didn't think too much of it. He was like, oh, I could have sworn I faced off against you. Didn't think too much of it. He didn't have a screenshot or anything. I just thought, okay, he probably faced off against somebody with, a name close to Deagle. Maybe, I don't know, a Diego or something like that. And so I didn't, stay thinking about it too much. And then a couple days afterwards, my teammate Dennis goes ahead and posts up a screenshot in our chat. And it's him facing off against me in ranked mode. So now, so first off, I get somebody saying, hey, I faced off against you, but there was no screenshot. But now, Dennis, he actually has a screenshot. Check out the screenshot right now. He faced off against me in ranked mode, and I still haven't played ranked mode. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? People are facing off against me in ranked mode, which is supposed to be live. It's supposed to be player versus player in real time instead of you facing off against a CPU that's using a real player's deck. And this was my deck. He said, he had Kevin Owens, SummerSlam Pro Kevin Owens, and SummerSlam Pro Roman Reigns in there. That's my deck. And so I decided to go ahead and see if this was a one-time thing or I guess a two-time thing. So posted up a tweet asking you guys, if you fight against me, if you face off against me in ranked mode, post a screenshot. Send me a screenshot of that and I'd feature it in the video. I didn't tell you guys why I was asking for it. I just went ahead, posted that tweet, and I didn't expect, a bunch of people to tweet me pictures of them facing off against me, because personally, I think this is more of a bug or something like that. I'll get into that in just a few moments here. So I posted that tweet. I don't get anything from any of you guys. A bunch of you liked the tweet or whatever, but nobody posted a screenshot until a couple of hours ago. Ambrose97 posts these screenshots of him facing off against me in ranked mode, and he beat me in ranked mode. It was 3-0. So I asked the guy, could I use this in the video? He's like, yeah, sure. So now 3 people have faced off against me in ranked mode, and they think they faced off against me live, and it was actually me controlling my deck, but it wasn't. So what's going on? Ranked is supposed to be live, it's supposed to be player versus player, but people are thinking they're facing off against Deagle when they're not. They're facing off against a CPU that's using my deck. So I've come to 2 conclusions. I'm thinking it's either A, maybe there's some sort of system where if the game doesn't find an opponent for you in a certain amount of time, it just goes ahead and gives you a CPU instead, kind of like, wild mode that uses a player's deck. Option B would be that it's a glitch, that it's just a bug that's going on, that sometimes the game will just mess up and go ahead and give you a CPU opponent instead that's using a player's deck. And if it is, I hope they see this video. I'd like to know what's up with that. Like, how are people facing off against me in this mode that's supposed to be live, that's supposed to be player versus player, but I'm not actually playing? So one way we could maybe get an answer is if you guys go ahead and share this video and send it to Supercard's Twitter account or Facebook or something. Yeah, I'd say Twitter would probably be the best bet. And maybe we get an explanation, or maybe they find out that, hey, there's a glitch out there that's actually matching up people with CPUs instead of real players. And just to show you guys that, I actually haven't played ranked to this day, let me show you my ranking and my trophies. So we're going to go to ranked mode right here, just to show you guys that I haven't played it at all. So as you can see, I've got 0 trophies. And if we go to the leaderboard and check my rankings, you'll see that I'm unranked with 0 trophies in every single section. So top ranked, Deagle, unranked, 0 trophies. Your team, same thing, unranked, 0 trophies. Your rank, unranked, 0 trophies. So people are taking on Deagle, thinking they're facing off against Deagle, but they're not. So anyways, King of the Ring rewards. Let's go ahead and redeem them. Unfortunately, I lost in the semifinals. This is a hardened King of the Ring, by the way. I ended up facing off against the top guy of the King of the Ring in the semifinals. This dude had 2 Ultimate Brock Lesnar cards. So he had this one. He had some Elite cards too. But yeah, where's the other Elite Brock Lesnar card? Let me see if I can Yeah, so yeah, he's got 2 of them basically in tag team matches, as you can see right here, and a bunch of Elite cards. Could beat him in the Divas, but everything else he beat me in. Let's see what I get. I'm supposed to get 2 SummerSlam cards. The only way this would actually help out my Road to Glory deck, is if these are pros. So let's see what it is. Okay, so Rusev I think is a pro. I'm pretty sure he's a pro. I think I have another Rusev card. So that's decent. And the next one is Alexa. Wow, okay, so Alexa Bliss. I just pro'd Alexa Bliss. So she's not a pro. She's a single. She's another single. Kind of wish it was Bayley or something like that instead. So Alexa Bliss will not really help out. But that Rusev card will help out a bit in Road to Glory. Also, I do have a Fusion Chamber card ready to go. A SummerSlam Fusion card. So let's find out what it is. Let's see what we get this time. I know what I want. Let's see if I get it. Okay, I actually want a Vince McMahon, but I'm not too, disappointed with this one because Big E is actually a pro. Bam, so my Fusion Chamber recipe is ready and I matched it up exactly to the T. We got a 1 uncommon card, 2 WrestleManias, and a bunch of Survivors, as well as, of course, the mandatory WrestleMania Fusion card in there. So, let's activate this, and let's hope that the next card is going to be that Vince McMahon support card. I haven't gotten it since the Survivor tier, so I want it, and I want it bad. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and as an update for you guys wondering how I did in Road to Glory, this was a tough Road to Glory, and I decided to end it at the Baron Corbin card. Got the Baron Corbin card with a little over a day to go, and then I was like, alright, you know what, I'll call it a day. I'm gonna keep it at Baron Corbin. Decided not to go for Cesaro. Now, before I close this video out, I'd just like to address something and also make a mini announcement. So in the last Supercard video that I posted up, I faced off against this dude called Hobby in Wild Mode. No idea who the guy is, but I made a comment saying that this dude's name is way too close to my teammate Hoagie's name, and I take offense to that because he's trying to rip him off. Obviously joking around, but some people actually took that seriously and they're like, hey, he probably doesn't even know who your teammate is. Guys, if I say something that sounds ridiculous or silly or just extremely stupid, 99% of the time it's because I'm fucking around, because I can. I do it all the time in real life. I do it especially on Twitter, mainly in my group DMs. Actually, in one of my DMs recently for the past couple of days, I've been pretending to be a Roman Reigns fan that can't spell. So, just keep that in mind for future videos. As far as the mini announcement goes, I will be streaming soon. And I'll make the announcement on when and where I'll do it on Twitter first, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description box, and while you're at it, go ahead and like the Facebook fan page. We're getting close to 100,000 fans on Facebook. And feel free in the comment section to let me know where you'd like to see me stream and why. I'm expecting most of you to say YouTube for the simple fact that we are on YouTube and this video is a YouTube video, but I'd like to see your reasons also. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click the like button down below, and with that said, I'm out. See ya.